two set problems. So this is our diagram 2 under two set problems. And we are going to look at the meanings or the interpretations and how we are going to find or represent set of numbers on this Venn diagram. So at far right hand corner, close to the top of the Venn diagram, we have number of u, which is the universal set. Within the rectangle, we have two circles which represent two sets. Set A, which can be accounting, agric, or what have you. And it can also be the set A itself. In red, we have set B, which can be business, biology, and so forth, or it can also be even set B itself. And it has been also represented by green circle. Now you can see that in front of these letters, which is letter A and B, we have Y in front of A and we have Z in front of B. The A and B itself is the set, and the Y and Z in front of this set is the number. So that place can be 20, can be 30, it can be 40, it can be 10, it can be 1. Now let's come to the label letters within the circle. We have I, we have X, II, and under the circle, which is not part of the portions within the two circles, we have III. Now let's come to 1. Number of A is equal to Y. Number of A means that the number of members which belong to set A, and it has been represented by Y on the Venn diagram. We have number of B, and number of B also means that the number of members that belong to set B, and it is also Z on our Venn diagram. Now let us look at how we can represent sets in this case. Now, as I said earlier on, Y is a number and Z is a number. So this place can be any number, which can be 5, 10, 20, 15, and so forth. Now, whenever there's a statement or a phrase without the word only attached to the sentence for the set, then we represent this number of items on top of the circle in place of either Y or Z. For example, let's say 10 students offer accounting. Since there is no only attached to this accounting, then these 10 students will be put in place of the Y. Let's say 20 students offer biology. Since there is no only attached to the number of biology members or students, we will put this 20 in place of the Z because of there is no only attached to this statement. So whenever there is no only, we represent the number on top of the circle. And the place for this number of members can be the place on our Venn diagram lettered Y or Z. Now let's come to play. So number of A intersection B is equal to X, and this is the number of members that belong to both of the two sets. And this is the portion that you always represent first whenever we are representing or drawing a Venn diagram for two set problems. Now for number of U, it is also everything that we can see in the rectangle. So when we are asked to find total number of members, we add everything that we can see in the rectangle. So we have I, X, I. For the number of you, that's everything that we can see within the rectangle. Now let's come to the meanings of the numbers in Roman numerals. That's I, and I. Now the portion that has been shown by I means that only A, members that belong to only A, which can be only agric students, only accounting students, and so forth. And since its number of members has been shown on the top of the set, which is Y, when we want to find this only A, which can be accounting, agric, and so forth, we subtract the intersection number of members from its number of elements, which is Y. So to find I, it is equal to Y minus the intersection. Then we get that portion labeled I. The same thing applies to II. If you want to find B only, which can be business only, biology only, you also subtract the intersection members again from the number of members for set B, and is equal to Z minus X. So whenever you want to find the portions for I and II, you subtract the intersection members from the number of members of the set before we can get the portions for I and II. So whenever there is a statement with that only word, you put it on the top of the circle. And when you want to find the remaining part of that set, which is I and II, we deduct the number of intersection members from that particular set. Now I, which is neither A nor B. So to get this portion too, we add everything in the two circles for the two sets. Then we subtract this number of members that we are going to get after doing the addition from the universal set. Then the result becomes our neither A nor B. So it is the same as A union B or complement. Whenever you are asked to find neither A nor B or none of the two sets, number of members that doesn't belong to any of the two sets, we add everything in the two circles, we subtract it from the universal set, and the result becomes our none of the two sets. This video presentation is from EDLE, Special Mathematics Classroom, and it was presented by Sir Nicholas Nkansa, student at Kibi Presbyterian College of Education, doing Bachelor of Education degree program in ICT and Mathematics. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more video updates. Thank you for watching.